It's me, Leah. I know that I haven't done a vlog in a long time, so I'm just going to be doing a vlog while I'm doing my chores. I needed to talk out through things and just, you know, kind of update you guys on what's going on. So I'm in this virtual world called Second Life. It's been around for 14 years, so since 2003. And so I've been a part of it since 2011, I was going to say 2007. But I've been going through some drama on there. So I don't know, like, I'm just going through a lot right now because I met somebody, you know, completely by accident, like, and, you know, it was just a by chance type encounter. And we got close, and, yeah, things got pretty serious. We did a RP together, which is a roleplay, and I'm a sensitive, which means that I can feel other people's emotions very easily, and they can manifest as if they're my own. And at times, if I'm really close to that person, I don't know whose emotion is which, like if it's mine or if it's theirs. And I feel like because of this, and we were getting into a deep, like, like it was more than just a roleplay type thing, that, like, he had fallen for me. Like, we had seen each other, you know, we sent videos and pictures to each other through Skype and stuff, and so he knows what I look like in real life, I know what he looks like in real life, we know a lot about each other, and so I just feel like I've been on this roller coaster with him, and with the highs, I mean, the highs were amazing, they were great, we got along really good, like really, really well, and then the lows was bad, like emotionally train wreck type bad. And it was just, it was like erratic behavior. We would talk about something, and he knows that, you know, in the past, not on Second Life, I've been a dancer, a stripper, and a hostess, and I don't do that anymore. I'm mostly focusing on family and friends and exploring and giving you guys, or those who watch my Second Life channel, you know, places to go on SL, and focusing on that, and not really going out and stripping and dancing and hosting and stuff like that. So, you know, it's just something fun to do. It wasn't to get at anybody, like, you know, it wasn't something that was personal. It was just, you know, for fun and to meet new people and to just be flirty and fun and all that. And he had a really big issue with that. He said it was cool, but it was like, you just know. You know when you tell somebody something that makes them uncomfortable, that they're uncomfortable about it. Whoa. And so, he was very uncomfortable with the fact that I did that, like, way before I met him. And it wasn't just on SL that I had done it. I've done it on IMVU as well. it's just something that I find pleasure in. And I think the pole dancing is super sexy, very athletic, and just something that I enjoy. My cat's at the door. Hold on, Bubba. So, you know, I enjoyed it. I had fun. I still have friends who are dancers on SL and IMVU. And, you know, I don't judge people who do that. And so, like, you know, he would joke around that, oh yeah, that's so sexy, but then, like, whenever we have an argument, he's like, you're like a fucking escort. I'm like, I've never been an escort in my life. I did have it down that for role-playing, I would, but I took it down because I don't want to, you know, do that. I don't want to be an escort. I don't want to be known as an escort. And he's called me a whore this last argument. Well, not the last argument, but the argument before this last one. And told me to leave him the fuck alone. And so I assumed that he was done talking to me. That, you know, he was done. He didn't want to talk to me. Bubba. Meow. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Meow. Meow. Hey. Got some food for you. Come on. Oh, yes. Food for the babies. And so, anyways, he would always bring that stuff up. And then he would say, oh, yeah, we're past this. I'm fine. You know, I have to understand that I can't control you. And then when I tried to, you know, do me, he'd get all upset. And I have a lot of family that I have acquired on SL who are amazing. They're funny. They're beautiful. They are goofy. And they're very protective. And when I told my SL mom what was going on, she immediately told my SL siblings. And like automatically, because, you know, nobody, you know, messes with her kids. And this guy has been messing with me, you know? Like, I mean, I told her what was going on. And then he'd get, like, pissed off because I would tell people. I'm like, well, I'm not going to keep it to myself. I can't just act like you're not doing anything. And so when I just realized that, you know, maybe I didn't have feelings for him. Maybe I was just, like, mimicking his emotions towards me, or his feelings. I don't know if it was love or lust or something. But this is day one. Like, literally day one that I haven't talked to him. So, anyways, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So, it was just kind of like a he said, she said, back and forth type thing. And, it would get, like, he would be playing the victim and, like, blaming me for how he was feeling and how that I was just, you know, messing with his mind, playing games on him when I literally wasn't. And I didn't understand where all of this was coming from. I didn't understand why we could be okay one time, like one day, or even like 1 hour, we could be okay, and then the next he would just flip his shit. And so I don't know, like it was hard for me, definitely, because it's like there were so many red flags that there was something going on, that there was something wrong with him. And, you know, he said that he was getting help and that he was, you know, he was talking to a doctor and shit like that. But I'm not quite sure if he was really telling the truth. Like, I mean, I would like to, I want to believe that he was, but at the same time, I also believe that, you know, we were okay, and that, we were gonna get past this drama bullshit. But then he started blaming me for meeting a random person in a store, which can happen to anybody if you're on, you know, any type of game or virtual world. Like, there's gonna be markets in those places, and you're gonna meet people there. And he was blaming me for meeting somebody who happened to be transsexual in real life. And so I'm just like, how is that my fault? I didn't plan to meet anybody there. Like, it's a store. I can't control who's in there. And I'm not just going to leave because, you know, somebody happens to be there. Like, that's not okay. I felt like he was trying to isolate me. Because if we were outside of my house or his house, it was like I couldn't talk to anybody. I couldn't, like, he didn't want me to say hi to people, random people who would IM me, who is nobody. If they did, it'd only be like 1 or 2 people, if that. That would, like, if, so many ifs, because it was like, it didn't happen. It wasn't being IM'd by a bazillion people, you know? And, but then he'd be like, oh, well, I had like 10 people want to like fuck me, and I think that they're guys. Yeah, he has this thing where every female that he comes into contact with is a guy. Unless, you know, they voice verify or whatever. Then he thinks, you know, then he'll think otherwise. But other than that, he thinks most females in SL are male. Oh, it's because of the way that they type, it's the way that they act, it's this and that. And it's like, I didn't get that vibe from them. All I get is like the emotions behind it. He was like going in depth, like he was like x-raying like through their avatar to actually see them like in real life. Like, oh, that's a dude. How the fuck do you know? Like, who the hell cares who they are in real life? Like when you first meet somebody, you know, I want to see them at face value. And then it, like, because like if I like try to care about them beside that, and like I don't talk to them anymore, like that's a waste of my time, waste of my energy. You know, I'm just gonna take it at face value. And then if I want to pursue that as a friendship, then I'll get to know them behind the avatar. You know, essentially you are getting a piece of them. You get a piece of somebody, whether it's a game, virtual world, whatever. Like, you get a sense of who they are. And so he has been, I don't know, he had been so paranoid, very paranoid and suspicious, and, you know, blaming me for talking to other guys and other females, and because I am pansexual. I haven't hid that from anybody, real life or SL. Like, I'm pansexual. That's who I am. That's I don't, like, looks are one thing, but, you know, I don't want to base my attraction just on that. I have met so many people who are gorgeous, like, they're, like, model, like, they just are so pretty, they're just so beautiful, they open up their mouths and it's like the appeal just disappears because they're just such hateful, horrible people. And that's why I don't take looks as serious. Like, I want to get to know you as a person. You know, your character, your personality. And so I don't know, personality and how you treat me, how you treat others, how you treat yourself, how you treat the closest people to you is what matters to me most. Not what's between your legs, not what's on your chest, you know, what's in here, in your head and in your heart. Looks are just extra, you know, like they're like extra credit type of thing. They're just, they add on to the appeal. But, you know, you could be the ugliest person and have the most beautiful soul. And that's what I was trying to get at, is that you can be the most gorgeous person but be so ugly. But you can be also the ugliest person and have, like, the most beautiful soul, a heart of gold, and all of that. You know, like, you can't just judge a book by judge a person by their looks, because, you know, it's about what's their character, the inside of them is what matters most. And he just turned that away, like, oh, so you are flirting with everybody then? It doesn't matter? And I'm like, wait, what? No, I don't. Wait. Whoa. Hold your horses. I am not talking about going and flirting with every man, woman, and creature on this planet. Like, I have preferences. I have likes and dislikes. I don't just want anybody. Just because I'm attracted to chicks doesn't mean I want every chick out there. Just because I'm attracted to guys doesn't mean I want every dude out there. Like, that's like telling a guy, oh, since you're straight, you think you want to bang every chick out there. It's like, no. Have you seen some of those chicks? No, I have preferences, thank you. Just like a female who's straight. Oh, so you want to bang every guy? Oh, really? Really? That's stupid. That's really stupid to say. Like, no. No. This mama got taste. No. So it's just like, just because I like somebody for their personality and everything, like, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna automatically want to go and bang them, you know? I have preferences. This mama got taste too, like, no. I'm not gonna be dipping my hand in no cookie jar just because, you know, maybe I don't like that type of cookie. Like, shit, give me some credit now, you know? Anyways, enough about that mess. I don't know, I've just been feeling, I feel free. Like, I definitely feel free, but now I feel like I have nothing to do, but I have so much to do. So much to do in SL, so much to do in real life, but I feel so lost without him. You know, like, once you hang out with somebody for so long, you just miss them. You miss their company. You miss the good times that you've had. And that's what I miss about him. I miss our good times. Like, what the fuck happened to that? And then it was just like, everything was my fault. Then he turned himself into the damn victim. And I'm not trying to play any victim either. Like, I don't want to be a victim. I don't like being victimized. I don't see myself like that. But at the same time, what he did was fucked up. Like, it was extremely fucked up. I'm gonna sip in my coffee. I don't want to spill my coffee or my tea, so I'm not trying to, like, call out this dude and, you know, say that he's a horrible guy, because he's not. He's not a monster. He's an asshole, yeah, but, I mean, he's a good guy, too. I don't know. I just think that there's something that he needs to check on the inside, because if he can't trust somebody, then that's on him, not on them. I have not done anything wrong. I have not gone out of my way to go and displease him. Like, I tried to talk to him about one of my guy friends, and he flipped his shit. I talked to my husband about my friends, guy or girl, and he's asking me questions like, why are you feeling this way? What did they say? That's making you feel this way? Like, something that a normal person, like a normal conscious person would be like, oh, well, obviously they're not like fucking with this person. This person's like, they have this doubt, or they're confused about something. Let's talk this out. Let's see why you're feeling this way. No, automatically, douchebag, douche canoe, fucking like swam down the douche river. Like, he was just like, oh, so you're fuck with him, you're talk with him again. It's like, I'm not asking about your opinion here for that. He's one of my guy friends. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna go and tap that. It's just, you know, like, just like, I did word it wrong, and I admit to that part. I did word things wrong, like he was, my guy friend had told me that he wanted to help me out, like get a new computer, and then he wanted to go, you know, above and beyond that and try to help me get like equipment, like a microphone, programs, ones that are not torrented, because those people that have actually created those need that money. So I'm not going to torrent anything like that, because that's petty, just a little bit, you know. So I'm not looking for torrented programs. I'm looking for actual programs that'll help me edit, that'll help me, you know, with mixing the sound, which I'm assuming most editing programs will do that. You know, a better laptop is what I really need right now, because my computer is shit. I got it in 2011, over 6 years ago. It's like literally on its last leg. It's been on its last leg. So, you know, I don't... I wasn't even looking for somebody to help me get a new computer, because that is an investment. And I don't want to have to owe anybody anything, you know, besides a lot of gratitude and thanks and everything. But I don't want to have to give something back in return, you know, like if you're gonna help me, help me. But I feel like so many people want something in return, like they want, there's a catch connected to it, and I don't want to be a part of that catch. You know, if you're gonna help me out, like, help me out, but I want to try to figure this out on my own. It might take me a little bit longer, but at least I'm not gonna have to repay somebody, or, you know, this, that, or another thing. Because, and I say that, and I'm not trying to be bitter, I'm not trying to be, you know, anything like that, but, like, I've been walked over, I've been walked on, I've let people come into my house, live with me, and I get stepped on. You know, they get too comfortable, I become their mama, trying to clean up after their shit, and I'm not doing that anymore unless it's my own kids. And even then, it's like, you're old enough to pick that shit up on your own, you need to do that. And so, you know, it just didn't work out, because lack of communication, lack of work on their part, and so that's why I don't do roommates no more. I just can't. But it's just, I've never really been good at asking for help, and the times that I have, I've gotten this, oh, I'm busy, oh, I can't do that, or have you talked to this so-and-so, because they could probably help you better than I could. You know, just excuse after excuse after excuse, and it's just kind of like, people expect to be helped, but they don't want to help in return. And so I'm thinking, like, unless I know that person's good on their word and their help, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna mess with anybody, because I don't want to be taken advantage of, type of thing. I don't want to take advantage of anybody else either, just to, like, get that out of the way. Like, I'm not going online going, oh, I really, like, want you to buy me a computer. No. I'd be like, if somebody told me that, I'd be like, oh yeah, let me go shit it out right now. Like, oh yeah, I got like $500 in my ass right now. Let me just go get it, you know? So I'm not, it's something that I do say, like, I need a new computer, but I'm not asking, hey, if you guys want to give me a new computer, you know, hit me up type of thing. Like, no, it's not anybody's responsibility but my own to update my equipment and to make sure that I have the things that I need. But anyways, this guy wanted to help me out. Like, we've become really good friends. And, you know, he's really nice and he's really sweet. And I don't feel like he has any bad intentions. Like, because of the whole transgender person that, you know, the douche canoe, like, flipped out about, like, he got me really paranoid of other people. And so I started being suspicious of my guy friend. And I'm like, holy shit, what if he's trying to do this to get closer to me? And that's what I told him. And I'm just like, I feel like he's doing this to get closer to me. And he's like, what? Totally went into, like, grr mode. Why are you talking to him again? He only has one thing on his mind. And it's like, no. No. I don't think he has that on his mind. And if he does, you know, he hasn't told me about it, so I don't know. So I just feel like I made that mistake by telling him. I should have told my husband instead, but I thought that Douche Canoe and I were, you know, close enough to tell each other things without getting paranoid or jealous or suspicious or where, you know, you're blaming each other for shit. Like, I thought we were past that. Like, well, obviously I was wrong about that too, so I don't know. I feel like I was dragged along for the ride, for sure. Like, at first was, like, by my hand, like, oh, yes, let's do this. And then, like, it became, like, him grabbing my arm and, like, pulling me. And then I started, like, back away. And he started, like, pulling my hair, you know. I don't have a lot of hair, obviously, to pull. But, you know, I felt like I was being dragged into something that I had no intention of getting into. And it was going somewhere bad, you know. And what another thing is that he found out that his wife was pregnant, and so every time we got into an argument, he's like, I have a real life. I own my own home. I have a family to get ready for, because I have my wife who's pregnant. Like, big whoop. If you really cared about her, you wouldn't have been with me for 10 hours a day while she's at work. Like, don't fucking sit there and play as if you're the damn victim. Like, oh, my wife's pregnant, I need to be there. No, if you wanted to be there, you would have been there. You would have been like, oh, she's home. Peace. You know, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Get off. No. After she gets off of a 10-hour shift, you would still go back and forth between the computer and her. Like, are you kidding me? And then use her against me as a damn argument piece, as a scapegoat. Are you kidding me? No. No, boo-boo, this is not how we're gonna do, because I would not use my husband as a scapegoat. Oh, my husband's back. Like, I need to go. And then, like, go between both of the computer and him. Like, seriously? If I'm with somebody, like, if I'm hanging out with somebody, I will straight up tell my husband, I'm hanging out with so-and-so. He will ask me questions. Yes, he's nosy and he wants to know, and he has the right to know. Just like I'd be nosy as hell, being like, who's this bitch that you're talking to? I would call her a bitch. I'd be like, who are you talking to? Who's this chick? You know, like, I would be nosy too, because that's my prerogative. He's my husband, I'm his wife. You know, we're like, my husband's my best friend. We started out as friends. We didn't, like, I was with somebody else when I met him. And I felt like that was what it was coming to with me and this guy, was that it was going to come to a point where I had to choose between him and my husband, and I wasn't going to choose. No, I didn't want to become attached to this guy, but I did. It was like he sucked me in, and it was like it just happened. Like it wasn't on my part. It wasn't an intention to be like, oh yeah, like let me be sucked in. Like it happened gradually to where he got his claws in me and was like, ha ha ha, now I got you, and would make me feel bad, pretty much on a weekly basis or on like almost an every other day basis. He'd make me feel bad, or he'd be like, he'd tease me about things that I had said or that I had done or whatever, and I'm like, and he's like, oh babe, you know, I was just teasing you. It's not funny. It's not funny to tease somebody. Like if you're playfully teasing where both parties think that it's funny, then that's playfully teasing. But just like bringing up random shit after an argument and be like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah, stripper, blah 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 blah. You know, it's like, excuse you? I haven't been a stripper in almost a year. And I wasn't even, like, I was a dancer, I wasn't really a stripper. So it's like, please. What does that got to do with what you were talking about? Yeah. Getting so excited I spit in my phone. So yeah, just a whole bunch of bullshit. Just going through the motions, and I have a tutorial to still do, so you guys should check that out. I will link it down below when it's done. And yeah, I'm just, it's like I want to see him again, but I know that it's just going to be the same song and dance. Song and dance? Dance and song? Song and dance, yeah. It'll be the same shit, different days, going to an argument, whatever, and it's like, I'm not into that. I do not want to get into that anymore. Like, I'm done. I told him the argument, not that spouse argument, not the argument before that, but the one before that, that I was done. I was done being played. I was tired of his games. I was tired of the mind fucks. And he used that term against me. And then he told me, I think it was like yesterday or the day before, that like when I finally, no, it was yesterday because I broke it off. Like I blocked him on shit. And he told me that it felt like he needed to, like I wanted him to pay me. Pay you for what? Verbally harassing me and abusing me? I don't think so. Keep your money, shove it up your ass, and have a good day. Like, bye. And the last thing he told me was that, oh, he found somebody already. Like, he's moved on. Like, fuck that. You did not move on that quick. Like, please. Unless you weren't really, like, your intentions weren't real with me. That, you know, this wasn't real to you. Because obviously, if you move on that fast, it's like, okay, bye. And so I told him, or he's like, oh, yeah, but I love it because she actually listens to me. What? What? And I was just like sitting there like, are you kidding me? Like yeah, I totally don't listen to you. I was like, okay, yeah, go have fun. Or go say hi for me and go have a blast. Like, bye. And then I blocked his ass because I'm tired of it, you know? Like, I was slowly not becoming myself. And I don't like that. I know that people impact people. But when they're impacting you so much that you're starting to lose yourself, that's when you need to take a step back and be like, whoa, like, what just happened here? Because I am sarcastic, I am mouthy, I cuss a lot, I have a big heart, I care about everybody, even those that I don't really care, you know, even those I don't care about, no. I care about everybody, even though I don't talk to them or they're not a part of my life anymore. I still care about their well-being. You know, I still wish them the best of luck. I wish them to have as much happiness in their life as possible, to hopefully learn from their mistakes and to, you know, help others. I know that some people, it's not going to happen. They're just going to try to find unhappiness their whole life. And you know what? I wish them luck with that. I I wish all their dreams come true. Like, the positive ones, the good ones. Like, not all of them has to do with, like, murder and shit like that. No. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wish ill feelings against anybody. Because whatever you sow, you get to reap that benefit, you know, reap what you sow. And I'm not trying to reap any nasty sows, okay? Like, no. So I'm trying to put positivity back out into the universe. And, you know, we had a falling out. Yes, I'm still upset with him. I'm hurt by him. But, you know, maybe someday when this all blows over, maybe we can come back together and talk. But for right now, I'm just gonna have to do me. And he's gonna have to do him. And I'm gonna be moving on. I have 3 channels to take care of. I have a family to take care of. I have myself to take care of. You know, so I'm gonna be a pretty busy person, and I am going to reap positive sows from here on out. Like, no. I'm not trying to be all about that dramatic life, and because it's exhausting. It's exhausting to always be around drama, to be a part of drama, and to be accused of always starting drama. Oh yes, I always started everything. It's a gift. No, I'm joking. I don't, no. But anyway, sorry for talking your ears off. I'm gonna get my avatar off the ground and do a tutorial for my Second Life channel, and I hope you guys check it out, and I will do more vlogs. If you like this type of, like, chit-chat, ranting, rampage type shit, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel for more stuff. Definitely check out my other 2 channels. They're a lot more entertaining than this. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye, guys.